What's good, YouTube? LTTV Combat Sports Talk. And before I get started with this video, for those that may be new to the channel, I do content on boxing and mixed martial arts. If that's the type of content that you're into, feel free to hit that sub button. Now, as you guys know, UFC 292 took place Saturday night. Sugar Sean O'Malley, he became the UFC bantamweight champion, and I'd like to wish him a congratulations on the victory. He did it in spectacular fashion, stopping Aljamain Sterling in the second round. But now he has a former foe wanting a shot at him. That former foe happens to be none other than Marlon Chito Vera. O'Malley had this to say regarding that call out from Chito Vera. He states the following. He's like, sign. I'm ready to sign the contract. I'm effing ready. I'm effing next in line. I'm like, chill, bud. I finished Pedro in 2 rounds. You went to a decision in a boring fight. The only reason you wouldn't get a title shot after that fight if it wasn't for me. So you need to effing settle down, or I'll pick Henry Cejudo. And don't think that I don't have the power to effing pick who I want to fight right now. You better effing go on Twitter and say, Daddy, will you fight me? And I'll effing think about it. But you need to settle down, acting like you called the shot right now, because I'll effing go box Gervonta Davis. I'll fight Henry. I'll wait for Corey Sandhagen. You need to effing chill out with your ugly A outfits. And quote, damn. He had to go there about the man outfit, but damn. But hey, but truth be told, man, Sugar Sean is the champ right now. He's the man. He's calling the shots. And Chito Vera, he does have to chill out, truth be told. Because when I looked at the UFC bantamweight rankings, he's ranked number 6 at the present moment. There are a few fighters ahead of him. Peter Yan, Sandhagen, Cejudo, Merab, which is Aljamain's training partner, and Aljamain is still number 1. So out of those guys that I just named, anybody who deserves a title shot next is Merab. I mean, he's been consistent. He's been undefeated for the last 5 years. He's been on a tear. He's been doing his thing, and he's been marching his way up the division for quite a while. So Merab, he'll be the next guy in line, to be honest with you. So Chito, if he wants that title shot next, he might want to consider fighting Merab, to be honest with you. If he wants that title shot against O'Malley, because O'Malley, he does have options. He doesn't have to fight Chito. I mean, the rematch would be cool, but honestly, I don't think O'Malley is going to go in that direction. Because at this point, the way that Sean may be looking at it, is that he can get a bigger bag fighting somebody else. And he may not get a bag fighting a Chito Vera. Now, if you're a hardcore MMA fan, you may want to see that fight. And honestly, if you do feel that way, I wouldn't knock you for it. But Sean holds the cards to all of this. So, is Chito an option? He's one of them, but he's not the main option. Merab is an option. Cejudo and Sandhagen. Those are the 3 guys right now who are options as far as within the UFC bantamweight division. Now, him fighting a Tank Davis, it sounds ludicrous, to be real, but if it makes money, it makes sense. And a lot of guys are kind of crossing over, want to fight boxers, because boxing is kind of where the money at. So I can see why O'Malley would even call out a Tank Davis in the first place, because it makes a lot of money, and Tank Davis is also a cash cow, so it makes sense. But like I said before, man, O'Malley holds the cards to a lot of this shit, and whatever he decides to do, it's kind of his choice, and no one can really say a damn thing about it. Now, I would like to see him fight Marab next because it makes a lot of sense. And like I stated before, he's been doing his thing, and he is the #1 ranked guy in the UFC rankings. So that fight really should be next, to be honest, because there's a backstory and there's a little bad blood between the two. So I'd like to see that, personally speaking. But I'm not Sean O'Malley. I'm not a UFC champ, obviously. But at this point now, I have to say Marab is recovering from an injury. So that might not even happen. At least not next, at least. So when you consider that, Sandhagen and Henry Cejudo, those are the best two options. If Marab is recovering from his injury, and really shall see what O'Malley decides to do. I mean, the ball's in his court. Will he wait for Marab to recover, or will he go the Henry Cejudo route or the Corey Sandhagen route? Either way, it's going to be a big fight, and he's going to get a pretty amount of money out of it. But I'd like to get you guys' thoughts on the whole situation. Do you think that O'Malley should wait for Marab and give him his rightful opportunity since he is the #1 ranked guy? Or should he fight a Henry Cejudo or a Corey Sandhagen? And do you think and or believe that Chito Vera should get the next title shot? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's going to conclude this video. If you liked and enjoyed it, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and click all so you never miss any of my videos and you receive all of my notifications. I'm LTtvCombatSportsTalk. I'm out of here. Peace.